Enormous summer coming up on Fox Cricket. You've got the Big Bash, White Ball v India, and obviously the Ashes. Brendon Julian will be front and centre as always. Let's talk White Ball first. Three one-days, 5 T20s. And the 3 one-days, a couple of blokes playing, I'm not sure if you've heard of them, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma.
Are they still coming?
They are.
That's
They're
amazing.
Here for the one-days.
I've got to say, for the people in Australia that are going to watch Virat Kohli, we've seen him obviously in Test match cricket, and he's an unbelievable player. But I think he's the best white ball chaser there have ever been.
Well, he's averaging
It has ever been.
50 plus, isn't he? And it might be the last time we see him playing international cricket in Australia. In fact, it probably will be.
Well, I think him and Rohit Sharma, we won't see them again in Australia, no doubt about it. But great to have them out here. Phenomenal white ball cricketers. I mean, I think that's something special for Australian fans to watch. I think it's going to be difficult for the Australian cricketers to keep them under wraps because, you know, they love coming to Australia. They love the bounce, they love the big grounds, and they love the big atmosphere, so it'll be good.
I was listening to you on Fox Cricket in New Zealand where you were doing a magnificent job watching Mitch Marsh, vintage Mitchell Marsh. You saw it up close and personal. How was he?
It's the best I've seen him.
Right.
I mean, I saw him up in Darwin, as you did as well, and he looked really good at the top end. Moving into one-day cricket the last couple of games, he looked good. In T20 cricket, he's been unbelievable. At the top of the order, I mean, Travis Head at the other end has done a really, really good job, but I think this is the best form. And I think also, I've read a couple of his articles, it's the best frame of mind he's been in. So, you know, there's even a talk that he could push to get in the test side at number 6. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's how good he's batting.
Out Bazball the Bazballers.
Well, you know what? One thing I loved about Mitch is it didn't even look like he was slogging. I know it's a T20 game. He just played really, really good shots.
Ashes, so much to look forward to. So many questions about it, but you saw a lot of England over the winter. By gee, they're captivating. I don't know about you. It gets to midnight. I'm like, I don't want to stop watching the cricket here because these fellas are captivating, aren't they?
Yeah, no, look, I agree. I think they've set the tone for international cricket right around the world, and I think other teams are trying to catch them. I don't necessarily think that's going to necessarily work here in Australia the way they're going to play, but it's going to be good. The key for them, I reckon, firstly, they've got to play their best sides. They can't afford to think, I'm going to rotate Jofra Archer, Mark Wood and these type of guys.
Are you playing them both if they're fit?
I'm playing them both in the first 3 at least. You have to. Because if you get a slow start against Australia, especially at Perth, especially at Brisbane, you're behind the 8 ball. They've got to pick their best side for the first 3 test matches, not even worry about trying to rest them.
Can you imagine Archer and Wood, new Kookaburra in hand on that bouncy Perth deck to start the series?
It's going to be good. I think that's going to be amazing, as long as they get the lengths right. You know, and they know that. They know how to do that. And then on the batting side of things, you know, you've got to get something out of Joe Root. I mean, he's a phenomenal batsman. He's been the top 3 in the world for the last 10 years. Hasn't scored 100 in Australia. So I reckon that's going to be not an issue, but they're going to have to bat around him.
The Australians, fantastic to see Marnus finding form. Do you want him back in the test side?
I do.
Good.
I don't know whether he's going to bat 3 and they're going to put Cam Green down the order, depending on how that goes. But I like him. I know that he's probably disappointed he didn't get selected in the White Ball series, but that's good for him. I think they've done that on purpose, but I want to see him back.
Who are you going to open there with then? Usman Khawaja?
Well, I think Khawaja definitely. I think Jake Weatherall's pretty close as well. I know that
there's a man that plays his shots too.
Yeah, so I like him. I think they want to be aggressive at the top of the order. So I don't see Marcus Harris or someone like that coming into the side. I think Marnus could open, but I love him at 3. The thing I'm worried about Usman if his form's not quite good going in the first.
He'll be right.
I don't know if he'll get through 5.
Okay.
But we could be looking for 2 openers by the end of the series.
Okay, so the leading run scorer in the 25-26 Ashes is?
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, the man who's preparing in New York.
Yes.
Fantastic.
He's good enough. I just think he loves it. I think he loves the stage. I think he'll captain the side, probably Perth, and that'll give him a lot of confidence.
Leading wicket taker?
Hazelwood. Gee, the way Hazelwood's been bowling in white ball cricket, I know that's the gauge you can see him at the moment, but I think the way he goes about it, that'll be tough for England.
And finally, Beej, the end result in the Ashes is?
I think it'll be 3-2 Australia.
That's what Kerry said.
I think it'll get down to the wire. I think Melbourne will be a massive test. You know, I think you're going to need someone who can stand up in Melbourne because that could turn the series.
Imagine if it's alive. Imagine if it's 2-2 coming into Sydney.
I think it will.
And it doesn't rain.
Let's not talk about that. Have they got extra days? Are we playing a 7-day test?
I don't think we are. Good on you, Beej. Well done.
Cheers, mate.